All right. Legendary time, legend gang. It is Ty Simone, and I am back with another twerk and work session. Twerk it. So today is January. Ooh, good God. Today is January 26, 2023. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I missed you. So this channel is to uplift and inspire my legends through tarot and intuition. So if you are interested in one or the other, make sure you follow, make sure you like, make sure, you twerk while you work. So, legendary time, Yanni, what's up? Welcome to the live. Welcome. Yanni says twerks and work. Oh God. LOL. LOL. Twerk and work. What's up, Des? Legendary time. Welcome to the live. Big Dreams 777. Legendary time, bro. Welcome to the live. I hope that y'all are doing legendary. I'm trying to keep my head like in front of the light so that you can see me without it being like, right? I'm gonna get me a new ring light. But yeah, midday live. Damn, where you at? Midday. Where you at? Okay, because it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. let me see. Evening live. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, evening live. Okay, yeah. That's about right for me. Okay, I'm about to say, because midday, you must be all the way around the world. Midday, I ain't mad at you. Look. Pin my comment, girl. Oh, that's a great idea. I'd be forgetting that you can do that. Thank you, Yanni. Okay, today is Twerk and Work Thursday. So welcome. So, what do I want to do? I do not have any cards on me, but I know what cards I want to talk about. So I'm gonna grab my phone and we are going to look at the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot to talk about, I want to talk about the Four of Swords, okay? But then I want to let y'all choose. Pick a number that's not 4 between 1 and 10. So I'm going to go grab my phone. I'm going to give y'all about 10-15 seconds to pick a number between 1 and 10 that is not 4, because I already picked 4, and then that's what we're going to talk about. So you got a number yet? 7. Ooh, I should have known you was going to pick 7. I didn't even think about that. 7 and 3. Ooh. All right, so we're going to talk about them in this order. Oh, damn. Here's you. Legendary time. Jamar, welcome to the live. All right, so we got 3, 7, and 4. And I want to talk about them in this order. 3, 7, and then 4. Okay, so 3 of Swords. Off top. What do swords, just before we even get into the numbers, before we get into the picture, when you think of swords, what do you think of? And it doesn't have to just relate to tarot. Like, you don't have to know shit about tarot. When you think of a sword, what do you think of? I'm gonna let y'all respond. What I think of when I think of a sword, I think of cutting some shit. I think of definitely like severing ties, but that's still cutting shit. So it's like, duh. I think I always hear like double-edged sword. I always feel like no sword just goes one way. Like even when you like make a sword, like it's both ends are sword. You know what I'm saying? Just one end is covered. So it's like, ooh, hold on, that was low-key. That's low-key an epiphany bar. Wait a minute, let me break that down. Wait a minute. Okay, so if knife Let me see. I got a couple knives around here. All right, so when you think of sword, right? Bruh, true, you got the pointy end, but again, every like knife has two sides, but like one end is covered by the handle, so it almost makes me feel like every truth is the same truth, or every truth is like one, or you can't have one without the other, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like something goes both ways, but you may not always be able to see the other side of a thought, or you may not always resonate with the other side of a thought. Some people can, some people cannot. I really kind of like that. I'm gonna dissect that later. Yanni says, I think of a mental fight. Des says, I think of fighting, cutting and slicing. Ooh, okay. All right, so everybody kind of on the same page. So like a fight. I wonder why we think fight though. Can a sword be used for something other than fighting? And if so, what could you use a sword for? Let me see. 3 of swords. 3 of swords. Fighting. So if that's the case, then it makes me think and feel that whenever you do see swords in tarot, it's definitely something in the mind and a battle of some sort, or something that's going 2 ways, but you I feel like there's 2 sides to every like truth, and if the swords deal with like intellect or like mental, I wanted to say spiritual, but it wouldn't come out. So this is the 3 of swords. This is the 3 of swords. Yanni says, you can use a sword to raise it in victory. Now, is this sword that's raised in victory covered in blood from stabbing somebody's heart? And is that a victory? Is that a victory? Like, is this a victory? 3 of swords. Who thinks that they can make this into a victory? What do you see when you see this? Because when I see this, when I first started reading cards, I'm not gonna lie, this looked painful. This looked like, what the fuck? This looked like if my heart had 3 swords in it right now, what would be life? like what the fuck? And then on top of that, it looks like it's raining. Like there are clouds above the heart, and then it's like lines. I'm not sure what the lines really represent, but it kind of looks like rain to me. Let me see. Des says no. Yanni says hold it up right. Let me think. Wait, hold up. You right. Let me think. Oh. What about what? Damn. Hold on. Wait a minute. I like to be right. But Des says I see growth. Ooh. Oh, wait, this just hit me. Okay. On that note, Des, the you see growth, on that note, you just inspired this idea. So if the 2 of swords is a decision, right? The Ace of Swords is a new idea or a new thought. That makes me think that the 3 of Swords is almost like being conflicted between these new thoughts or these new realities, or not knowing which one to choose. Like, do you choose left? Do you choose, okay, let me do it this way. Do you choose your old way of thinking? Do you choose this new concept that's been presented to you? Or do you create your own and then deciding like which one is going to work for you? Like which one? And then I feel like the 3 to me is just representing a lot of like conflict. I don't like that word, conflict. It feels like inner turmoil, you know what I'm saying? Or like this, I don't want to word it. Gosh, words. Let me see. Yanni says, looks like rain to me too. Doesn't it? Bruh, Yanni says, overcoming conflict. I don't feel overcoming with this card, like, but I definitely feel the conflict. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like the two, peep how the two swords, like this one that's going this way and this one is going this way, is mirroring each other. So it almost feels like, shout out to Yanni and that dolphin spirit, like this and that are true, or this and that like affect you, or it's like his side, my side, or like her side, my side, like, you know what I'm saying? Like two sides, and then the truth, and then being torn between like your idea of something, somebody else's ideal or truth of something, and then the actual middle ground or the actual truth. And just being conflicted between all of that, because it's like you thought what you thought for whatever reason, they thought what they thought for whatever reason, but then when you come together, it's like we compromise, or we come together to almost put our shit back together. I don't know. Ooh. Like, I hope that makes sense. I don't know, but that just came to me. I never really saw that or felt that with the Three of Swords, because something that I want to start doing and I want to encourage in everybody else, especially as you're learning to read tarot or you're learning to interpret tarot for yourself, everything does not have to be as bad as it seems. And I feel like sometimes you can truly stretch your imagination by seeing a card like this that on the surface, yes, obviously this looks like it would fucking hurt. But let's dig a little deeper. Like, what if it didn't hurt? What if it was something that looked like it hurt, or something that you would think that it would hurt, but it's truly just shifting or phasing or moving, or, you know, like, I'm not sure how I want to word it, but it's like you can make it whatever you want to make it, you know, and it just depends on what kind of mindset you go into interpreting energy. You know what I'm saying? Are you looking for something negative? Are you looking for something positive? Are you looking for something in between? Like, it could be that too, like being torn between being a positive being, or being like happy, or being high vibrational, being low vibrational, and then just being, or just like I like that. Like just being, or being present. What's up, Marilia? Legendary time, welcome to the live, shawty, welcome to the live. What's up, Garcia? Legendary time, girl, welcome to the live, welcome to the live, welcome to the live. Y'all, so today we are talking about, Yanni, Des, and I picked 3 numbers out of the sword suit. So we are talking about the 3 of Swords today, the 7 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. So right now we're on a 3. So y'all let me know, what do you, for everybody hopping in, like, what do you think of swords before you even see the card? Like, act like you ain't see the card. But like, if you didn't see the card, what are the first things that come to mind when you think of a sword? Right? Think about that. Boom. Okay. And then after you think about that, then look at this picture and then tell me what you think. Let me see. Yanni says, I'm getting that fairy tale story when you have to have a certain type of strength to pull the sword out of some stone. Ooh, I feel that. Ooh, I feel that. Like, ooh. Let me see, whose story was that again? I want to say Arthur or Lancelot. Hold on, because Shrek made like a parody of it for like, excuse me, I think it was Shrek 2 when they, what was his, I want to say his name was Arthur, but I don't know why the name Lancelot is in my head, and I don't know the story, but it's gonna come to me. It's either Arthur or Lancelot. They had to pull the sword out of the stone, the Excalibur, I think is what it was called. God damn it, I feel like I should know this story, y'all, but oh God. Let me see. Yanni says, it's like you have to gain the strength to pull the swords out of your own heart. Oh, I like that too. Des says, yeah, I feel that too. Oh my God. Like, it's going to take a different type of strength, right? Like, you got to go Super Saiyan. Like, you're going to have to super level up. You're going to have to really get some new thoughts or really get some new ideas. Ooh. or now you're being present. Like if you just had the one sword at first, then it's just like, think of it this way. When you have a new idea, let's say you wanted to start a business, or you have like a project that you want to do, but that initial idea is like the Ace of Swords. It's that one sword. It's you. It's your idea, your thought. And then the Two of Swords is like when you present that idea to the next person, like I don't know, like your friend, and you're like, yo, look, I done cooked up some good. Let me show you. Let me share this with you. And then it's like, now your heart has to deal with your idea of whatever it is that you've created, and now this new person's idea, or whoever you've included in whatever it is that you're doing. So now you're, I wouldn't say conflicted, but now you have two different perspectives is what I'll say. And you get to decide like what you want to do with each perspective. Like, do you want to take a little bit of their ideal, or you want to, put a little bit of their flavor into it? You want to put more of yours? Does it inspire you to do something completely different? You know what I'm saying? It's like when we come together, it can hurt, but I wouldn't even say that it hurts, because this heart is not really, this heart isn't really bleeding, even though it has swords in it. And I don't know why I feel like it's supposed to bleed with 3 swords. Like if you got 3 swords stabbing your heart, I feel like I should see at least 1 drop of blood. At least 1. And I don't see that. So I feel like it's not a physical pain, and I don't really feel pain at all. Like I don't feel pain at all with this card anymore. Like I used to look at this and be like, it's so painful, God, heartbreak, third party situation, gotta kill him, and I don't feel that with this. Like I'm starting to feel like it's a joining of minds, or like coming together to create something new, is what I'm thinking. But true, there's rain here. And I feel like there's a spiritual meaning to rain, but I'm not sure off the top of my head exactly what it is. So if anybody knows the spiritual meaning of rain, drop that in the comments and share that with us, because I do feel like the rain is significant. I want to say cleansing. I want to say healing. I want to say these ideas, while they may hurt, or while they may be conflicting to what you originally thought, or what you originally imagined or pictured, it's like it hasn't come to hurt you. I feel like it's something that is either come to make you stronger, something that's come to challenge you, or again, just give you a different perspective. And even though it's not your perspective, you don't have to, feel like your world is going to crash down if you consider this ideal. I feel like that was a bit of a tangent, but I'm getting hot. Let me see. Yanni says, yeah, I was thinking Lancelot, but I don't think that's it. Yeah, it's King Arthur. Okay, so it is Arthur. Okay, cool. Thank you for confirming. Des says, LOL, I remember that. Ha 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 ha. Mary Leah says, swords give me strategy. Okay, we haven't said strategy. I like that. I like swords giving strategy. I feel like even when you actually kill a person or use a knife or a sword, you do have to be strategic. Like really when you use any weapon or anything, but a sword can be considered very dangerous. So, oh damn. Y'all ever heard the saying, this just hit me. Like y'all ever get hit? First of all, let me stay focused. Y'all ever heard the saying, like, cut them down with your words, or you could cut somebody with your words? Like, I don't remember exactly how the saying go, but it has something to do with words and cutting somebody, or like words can cut deep, or people be like, can you turn that down a little bit? Is he even? Hello? Let me turn that down because I can hear my echo. Hold it up. Okay, I don't like when I can hear my echo like that. But what the fuck was I saying? damn being distracted. Like, let me see. Yanni says, how they can come together. Great observation. Not the fucking knife. Look, girl, look, we gotta have examples sometimes. Okay, I got this one. I got a butter one over there. But, you know, it's all different types of swords. And matter of fact, that would have been really cool. That would be a really cool depiction that just came to me if the swords were actually different types of blades. Like, you know what I'm saying? Different types, to just show that there is a difference in perspective. But because they're not, and on that same note, could these ideas kind of all be on the same page then? Are these thoughts like aligning? Because they do kind of come together, or they do intersect, you know what I'm saying? And they intersect from the heart. So I feel like these thoughts could be actually coming from the heart, or these mental battles, or I don't really feel battle though. Like, I don't feel battle, I don't feel hurt, I don't feel pain. I just feel like a coming together of minds. And this could be people speaking from the heart. And sometimes when you speak from the heart, sometimes that hurts. Sometimes that hurts other people, or sometimes that empowers people, or sometimes, you know, like, your choice in words can make and break people for real. And I feel like that kind of shows, like, you can see that here too, that like, with the things that you say has so much power, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Like, your heart get bruised easy depending on what people say and what they don't say too. Sometimes it's not what you said, it's what you didn't say. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Des says it's more of hurt but overcoming. Ooh, I like that. Because I don't think that it's not painful to have swords stabbed through your heart. So it almost makes me feel like too, like, something may have been intended to hurt you, but your heart is like, I eat swords for breakfast. Like, I eat new ideas for breakfast. I eat new perspectives for breakfast. Like, I breathe new ideas. Like, that doesn't hurt me. Like, if anything, the rain kind of transforms that, or I can transform or change or transmute this energy so that it works for me. Whatever idea you have, I may not take the whole thing, but I'll take a part of it again, like, you know what I'm saying? Or I'll take this piece that works for me and release the rest. I kind of like that too, because like, part of the sword is seen. Is seen, like the parts that are sticking out is seen, and then there are parts that are unseen. So I feel like the parts that are unseen are the ones that you've taken to heart, literally. Like, they're in you, they're in your heart, they're inside you. But true, you haven't accepted all of an ideal or an idea or whatever a sword can mean to you, you know? That says rain is like reset, growth, and transformation. Beautiful. Exactly. That's what I'm feeling with this card now. And I never used to feel that. Like, I swear to God, every time I saw this card, I was like, yo, somebody about to break my heart. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? But now I'm just like, I don't know exactly how to feel. But I do recognize that there is growth happening. And I feel like the growth is happening because there are more than one sword. And again, that kind of opens your mind. Like, it expands you to have more than one perspective. Like, especially if you only had the one for a long time. And we kind of talked about that. We kind of touched on that earlier in today's live. I don't remember exactly what we said, but we kind of dooped on that. So let me see. Oh, good God. Damn, I need to read these comments faster. Johnny says, something I also just thought of is that when it rains, whatever gets rained on becomes more soft, malleable, and vulnerable. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. I love that. I truly do love that. And I agree. So it's like these new ideas are softening you up. And I can truly feel that. Y'all ever had that experience where you strongly believe in something, okay? Like, shout out Alicia Keys. Like, when she made that song, A Woman's Worth, okay? A woman's worth. Like, that's not how it go. But y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? So it's like you opinionated, we'll say, in something. But then you met somebody with a different perspective from you that shared that perspective. And even though it hurt a little bit because it's not what you thought, and it probably would have never been something you ever thought because you only had the one thought for such a long time. You didn't even consider changing the thought. Like, that thought worked for whatever reason. It's like, if it works, don't fix what's not broke, right? But if somebody challenges you, oh, wait, hold on. I just got that verses. If somebody challenges you with that new thought or new ideal, then it can soften you, or it has the potential. Other people's ideas have the potential to change you, And I love that, because like, with it being rain and it actually softening the heart, resting the sword, we didn't even consider that. I just considered that the sword can rest in the rain. So it's not even as sharp. And that's probably why it don't feel like it hurt. Like you stabbing yourself with a rusty ass, dusty ass sword, but these are not rusty or dusty, so I'm not sure. But I'm just saying it's raining, so it's only a matter of time. But Yanni says, some things at least because it strengthens and feeds things. LOL. Des says, words are spells. No, words are spells for sure. Not kinda, for sure. Words are spells for sure. So I think I was just talking to Miralia about this, like, I forgot exactly what I said, but our words are so powerful. You have the power to make or break somebody by just speaking. Okay, some people more powerful than others. Okay, let me rephrase. Intent is everything. Okay, like, you can intend to kill somebody with this knife, or you can intend to protect somebody. You can intend to hurt or to heal. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could do a lot of things with a knife. Like, doctors cut people open to get shit out of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can, it depends on your intent. But like, a sword is not dangerous. A person who wields the sword is more dangerous. And our most, how do I want to word this? Our most powerful sword is not our kitchen knives or our pocket knives or our tarot swords and knives, is our tongue. Like, the tongue is the truest, most powerfulest, mightiest sword. Like, somebody need to draw, it may be me. Somebody need to draw these as like tongues, like licking the heart. And I wonder what kind of like interpretations people would have of that. Like, instead of swords being here, if, oh, that deck sound like it would be a little freaky. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, thoughts. Hold on, ideas. Whoa, slow down. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, Yanni says, I'm almost getting union now from this card. Ooh. Kilo, what's up? Legendary time. Welcome to the live. Yanni says, almost like speaking the truth of your heart that results in more union instead of division. I love that. And I agree. Marilia is back. Oh, girl, welcome back. I know you left, girl. Wisteria, legendary time. What's up? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the... God, if I burp again, bro. Is that just me? Or do y'all be like burping and getting hot too when y'all be channeling? Somebody, please let me know. Please let me know, because I'll be starting to sweat. And I don't like to sweat. So, Marilia says, I have two of each. Two of each what? Like knives? Knives? Okay, everybody laughing. Let me see. Oh shit, knives out. Look. Bruh. Oh, we be using knives and machetes and pocket knives and all kinds of shit in Jamaica. Like, it's nothing. Like, it's nothing. Like, people just whip out some shit, just be like, done. What's up, Hopi One Kenobi? Legendary time. Welcome to the live. All right, so we've been on the Three of Swords for a minute. I didn't mean to be on the Three of Swords that long. But let's transition. Let's go to the 7. 7 of Swords. Oh. Oh. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. The 7 of Swords. Hold on. Marilia says... Hold on, wait. No, Yanni says, now swords are low-key giving me pen vibes. When you use a sword, you move it in strokes. When you write, you move it in strokes. Ooh, girl. Not strokes. And then I'm thinking about the tongue deck. Oh, my God. Okay, let me stop. Okay. Let me tell you, be mature. God damn, you always thinking this freaky shit. What's your problem? Like, all this creativity is just, it's going to my sacral. That's all I'm saying. But I feel that, okay, our tongue does move in strokes, for sure. It does. It sure does. Marilia says, I love that. I get conflict giving strategic intent. I feel that. Wisteria says the burping and getting hot while channeling is the energy transformation, Tai. Is it? Okay, because look, I be damn near wanting to go live naked sometimes. I be like, bro, I be so hot. I be like on fire. And true, it's so hot here, okay? It's supposed to be wintertime. And, bro, people like, it's cold. And then the breeze blew like one time. And I'm like, bro, this is normal weather. Hobie-Wan Kenobi. Thank you. Love you. Sending love, light, and legendary vibes your way. Okay. Let me see. Marilia says, like you cut the argument in 3 words. I can cut an argument in 3 words. Tell them respectfully, of course. Okay. The respectfully, of course, does not count. But that is 3 words. But that does not count. You know what? I'm gonna just leave it there because my other one is a little bit more lower vibrational. It was gonna be shut the fuck up. Respectfully. But we don't have to go there. The respectfully shut up. I respectfully stop that. I don't know. But respectfully needs to be in there. Let me see. Anoka Dream. Legendary time, girl. What's up? Welcome to the live. But yeah, so let's move on to the 7 of Swords now. 7 of Swords. For everybody joining, first of all, welcome to Twerk and Work. Okay, Twerk and Work Tarot, where we are learning and exploring tarot together using our intuition and, blowing horns and shit. Like, the fuck? But, okay. So, Des, Yanni, and I have picked out the 3 of Swords, which we've already covered. So, if you missed that and you want to check that out, make sure you check out Patreon after the live. Now we're moving on to the 7 of Swords. Des picked out the 7, so shout out Des. Big dream, 777, okay? 7 of Swords. Let's get into it. What y'all see here? Everybody saying respectfully. Let me see. Confirmation of using our intuition. I really want to, as a super side note, Legend Gang, I really want us to really start exercising our intuition and then using tarot as a confirmation and not as a guide, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when I first started tarot, and a lot of people that I do know, when we started tarot and we first started our spiritual journeys and stuff, like, we would use tarot, ask questions, and pretty much, just use that as the end all kind of be all, instead of going within first and then figuring out what you need to figure out, and then using tarot again as a confirmation of what is already inside, so that you can, know what to go on. And you won't have to rely on tarot or any other tool, because tarot is a tool, is a confirmation for what you already know, what you can just tap inside self to access, okay? But true, I love tarot, okay? Pictures worth a bazillion different words, and we all have different words, we all have different spells, and we bring them together to talk about the Seven of Swords. So, Yanni says, stealing from himself. Ooh, damn. Then is he stealing? Is he stealing if these swords are his? Marilia says he's like stealth mode stealing. Like sneaky, like he's even tiptoeing. I peeped that. Y'all see his toe? His toe pointed like a motherfucker. His toe, beep. You can't even see my toe. I was so confident. I just knew you was going to see my toe. I almost pulled my whole leg strings off. Bruh. Okay, all right. Back to the Seven of Swords guy. Let me see. Not Marilia. Yanni says, looks like one of those scenes where someone is stealing and they're looking behind them to see if anybody is watching. Then as soon as they turn around, they run into someone and they're caught. Oh. Who gonna catch him? Excuse me, damn. Hopi One Kenobi says, lying to himself and sneaky. Dang, nobody trusts this guy. like, none of y'all tiptoe around the house? Nobody? I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind staying on my toes. I definitely walk around the house on my toes, but I don't be like tiptoeing, like, but if I did, it would be in my Jordans. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh God, who is this girl? She's so, I just love her. Let me see. Yanni says, the only difference is what he runs into when he turns around is a mirror himself. You know what's crazy? If these Jones weren't so dull, right? A sword is a mirror, or it can be. A sword can be a mirror. So I feel like, kind of like what we were saying earlier about swords, how sometimes, like, every sword has two sides, like two edges. Like, they not always both sharp, but one is usually covered. So one you don't always see, one you don't always understand. One is always gonna look a little bit shady, look a little bit sneaky because it's not out in the open. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't make it bad because it's not out in the open, or it's not something that you can readily see, identify, and judge, because that's usually what happens. When we see something, we try to identify it by judging it and determining what it is, what it can do for us, what it can't do for us, what it's doing around us, and moving accordingly. Like cutting that shit off or bringing it closer. So, y'all think Instagram gonna like cut my video because I keep pulling out knives? I don't think so, right? I feel like people be doing worse shit on Instagram with knives. Let me see. Self-sabotage. Marilia says, Yanni, that mirror. Yanni says, boo, LMAO. Hopi One Kenobi. That's such, I keep feeling like I am butchering that. Like, I don't even know. I don't want to say what I'm... Hopi One Kenobi. I'm going to just have to slow it down. Bro, I'm going to call you Hope. The hopeful one. Hopeful one. Let me see. Marilia says, all knives out today. Girl, I got like three. And I really want to get the butter one. Yanni says, you also have the top of the knife where we usually rest our hand when we cut. Oh, you're right. Talking about this. Like this part right here. That's facts. Hold on, let me hold this up so people can still analyze. Let me see. There's more sides and angles to knives than we think. And I love that. That's very true. That gives me the thought that even if this was the Ace of Swords, like let's say me right now, I am the Ace of Swords. Like I'm a tarot card. Boop. I got my little knife. Boop. And like Yanni said, it has its different sides. It has its different shades, is different uses, different things that you could do, but it is up to the interpreter or the person that's looking at the sword or looking at the, we're just gonna say the sword, to determine what they see. But we can all look at this knife and come up with like 10 different uses for it, come up with 10 different names for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is 5 of us in a live, come up with 5 different names for it, 5 different uses for it, 5 different last times that we use the knives type stories. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the one knife though, but everybody can look at it and get different angles. Or, ooh, we don't always see the same angle. Ooh, like your perception is going to depend on what angle you look at it from too. Hold up. Hold on. Yo, we are on to something. Hold up. We are on to something. Gani says, and curves to knives. Okay. Hopey One Kenobi says, yes, that is me, the hopeful one. All right. That's what I'm talking about. I'm pronouncing it correctly. Okay, great. Thank God, because that would have been really the worst thing. Let me see. Marilia says, I don't know why I got this, but he's like rich and doesn't even need to steal, but he does just to be sneaky, like rich ass person stealing just to be a sneak. Dang, you think he's rich? Is it because he got the giraffe polka dots, or like, what is he, a leopard? An Aladdin? He got the Aladdin hat. They got some tents in the background. I'm not sure. Is he even in the desert? I'm not sure what kind of background he's in. He may be in the desert. But a rich person stealing just to steal. If we looked at it that route, what I see is if he is a rich person and he was stealing, why didn't he take everything? Or I can't even say that, because he looked like he still wanted to take everything. Like his hands is full. It does kind of give greed vibes when you put it that way, because his hands is definitely full. And instead of looking forward to get the fuck with what he has, or to be grateful for what he has, he's still looking back for more. Interesting. Marilia says bad boy vibes. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, me. Gotta let that body hit the floor. Okay, I gotta let that body hit the floor. I can't keep fucking with bad boys. Okay, bad boy vibes. Like he wants to get caught. Maybe to get someone to get him to stop. Oh, wait, hold up. I never see it that way, Marilee. Okay, hold up, girl. You might be on to something. Hold on. Like an addiction. I'll read that one more time all the way through. Bad boy vibes. Like he wants to get caught. Maybe to get someone to get him to stop, like an addiction. Oh. So you think he may be like attention seeking? Or like really truly wanting help but not knowing how to get it? Interesting. Hopey One Kenobi says the other side of the knife serves a purpose as well. I agree. I love that we brought up the different sides of the knives and like looking at them from different angles. Like everybody can look at the one thing and again have different perspectives and different purposes. So let's ask some questions then. Speaking of purpose, Hopey One Kenobi, let's talk about it. Let's say each one of these swords had a different purpose. How many? Not even how many. Why would he be tiptoeing away? Because we all agree that he looks sneaky as fuck. We all agree that he tiptoeing around some shit, even though it's like nothing there for him to tiptoe around. Like he just being extra quiet. Wait a minute. Quiet just came out of nowhere because it's mad tents in the background. I keep getting drawn to these tents. Like, I feel like he knows he's being watched. I just got neighborhood watch vibes. Like, you know how Whoa. Okay. I don't know where all of this is coming from, but I'm gonna just share with y'all what I'm hearing. If this could go either way. It's like he knows he's being watched, but I'm getting the vibes of somebody stealing ideas or stealing concepts or stealing. Oh, good God. Wait a minute. Hold on. Thoughts. Whew. Okay. I feel like he knows he's being watched, and it's like he wants to take it all, but he knows if he takes it all, then he's gonna look real guilty. Like it's almost like let me listen to what you're saying. I'm gonna paraphrase everything you're saying in my way, but I'm gonna take all of your ideas and concepts. Like I can't take them all, but I'm gonna take as many as I can. I'm gonna try to like work it so that it doesn't look like I took it from you, even though you know I took it from you and I know that I took it from you, but I didn't take everything, so you can't say that I completely copied off for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like being, I don't know about y'all, but when I was in like school, especially college, more so college than like any other school, but people used to always cheat off my test. Okay, I was a bookworm, I still am, but people will always cheat off my test. But it's like cheating off of somebody's test, but just changing like 1 or 2 so that they're gonna get 130, right? But you can't make it look like you got 130 because you're not gonna be able to prove it. Like if somebody were to ask you why you think that or where you got that idea from, you know what I'm saying? Like you have no well of inspiration to pull from. Like you're not a true creator. But I feel like, I'm not even gonna say that because I feel like everybody is a true creator, but like you're not using your own concepts. And I feel like that's why he's sneaking, because these are not his ideas. These are not his philosophies, his concepts. And it's like, it's either I'm taking on somebody else's philosophies and I don't really want them, so I have to sneak around, or I'm taking on somebody else's philosophies because I don't know how to create my own. And either way is very deceptive because you're not being you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're being whoever you are watching. Because it's like he can't even really move forward or look forward, even though he wants to move forward and he's moving forward. But like Yanni said, I think it was Yanni earlier that said like he gonna fuck around, turn around and run into somebody or run into the mirror, which is himself, and see that I can't carry all of these concepts. I can't carry all of these ideas that are not my own. Because why are you stealing? Like, you don't need to steal when you can create your own. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me see what y'all got to say. What's up, Magic Legendary Time? Welcome to the live. Yanni said, and he's wearing a bright ass red hat and shoes. LOL. Like, what was that? It was an old American war. I forgot which one. They don't have so many senseless ass fucking wars, but and one of them, like, if you looked at the soldiers' uniforms, they all wore like bright red. Whoever is into history, if y'all know the name of that war, please let me know. They wore them ridiculous ass white wigs and then like bright ass red coats. And you already know they got destroyed during that war. Okay, like you're literally a red target. Like you're literally the dot. What do you call it? The dot, like when you use a gun, like not all guns, but like especially on COD. But when you use the gun, what the fuck is the thing? The laser, like the little laser on your fucking head. Oh, good God. Oh, goddamn. Hold on, that just hit me. Did that hit y'all like it hit me? Okay, I love that he's wearing a red hat now because I don't know what that thing is called. I don't know what that thing is called. But if y'all could picture the little dot like on somebody's head, and it's like your mind would literally explode or like blow up because again, these concepts are not your own, or like you're not ready. And it's like you're trying to take something that you're not ready for. You haven't worked for this. Like you haven't gotten to this level to be able to really truly carry this or to have this. Because if you did, there would be nothing for you to steal. You would just on some real shit, remember the Three of Swords we just saw, and how you could see that like it was this one sword in the middle that you could like pull out. If you a true creative, a true person, a true creator will pull the sword from themselves, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't gotta go to no stone. I don't gotta go to no far off fairy tale fucking place to pull out a sword that's been sitting in there fucking rusty anyway, when I can pull out a brand new sword from me, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? And I feel like the person or group of people, because there are like tents here that this person is stealing from, know that, and that's probably why they have so many swords. They have more than enough ideas that other people could take their ideas or take their swords, and again, they could just create more. But that's a different story. That's a different story. Let me see. Red socks. He not even wearing shoes. Hold on, those not socks for real. Yo, your boy really not even wearing shoes. Your boy really not even wearing shoes. Yo, your nigga, watch him out tight. Your boy done hopped out of bed, literally, like hopped out of his house to steal somebody else's shit, to tiptoe his ass back home and to use it. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Let me see. Hopi One Kenobi says, maybe he has money, but he's trying to gather his bearings and look behind himself because his friends aren't friends. Ooh. I feel that. I felt that. I'm going to put it in the past, goddamn. I felt that. I don't even think that this is about money. I don't think that this is about money. Because if it was, your boy would, first of all, have some shoes on while he outside. Like, what is this? But I don't think that this is about money, because there are no indicators of money. I feel like it's all about the intellect. Like, it's all about ideas or these concepts or these things to get planted. Because again, you could literally change somebody's life, including your own, by changing your thoughts, changing your ideas, like getting new swords. Like, you could truly cut some shit off, including the friends that aren't your friends. So on that note though, Hopi One Kenobi, let's say that he is dealing with a situation where his friends aren't his friends, and he's looking behind himself. It's almost like I'm gonna take the parts of this relationship, this friendship that worked for me, the ideas that worked for me, or these concepts of our friendship that worked for me, and I'ma just head out. You know what I'm saying? It hurts. I don't really want to head out, but I'ma leave the parts that hurt me behind, including you. Or I'm gonna leave the parts that I don't really need behind, but like, I love you, I miss you, you know, I'm going to miss you, but I'ma still have to head out. And then it's like, damn, like, why you gotta tiptoe though? Like, why you gotta sneak out? Then it almost makes me feel like these friends that aren't your friends, like, must have malicious intents. Or like, you must think, not you specifically, but like, I would think and feel that the people that you're leaving behind, like, I'm trying to stop saying like that much, but thoughts. It's gonna come back to me. I apologize. That's gonna come back to me. Let me see. Magic says caught red-handed, or not. Oh no. Stop. Wait. Caught red-handed. Stop. Yanni says, and red does mean royalty. Does it? Interesting. I feel like all the colors low-key mean royalty, right? They be saying purple and blue. It'd be like blue, red, and purple be the colors I hear for royalty. Let me see. Magic says, oh, like he wants to go to jail. I would hope not. Damn. Let me see. Marilia says, it just came to me. Yanni says, attention seeking now is giving me playing victim vibes. Ooh, I can feel that. I could feel that. Like, oh, what did I click on? Seven of Swords, tarot meaning. Okay, we're making our own meanings, but thank you. Ooh. Let me see, playing victim vibes. Victim vibes. Man, victim vibes would be like he taking the swords just to like tiptoe and then like trip on one and be like, you just left your swords out here to just hurt people and destroy them and kill them. Like, look what your sword did to my leg. You just left it here, you whore. And then like, let me sue you to get more of this money. Like, let me make myself the target. Let me make myself the victim. Let me, oh, good God. Where is this coming from? Oh, good God. Where is this coming from? Who? Okay, I was about to ask who wants to be the victim. But the answer that I heard is the people who don't want to do the work, because it takes work, it takes intention, it takes effort to be powerful. And even if that is just shifting a thought in a, again, more positive direction, like how we were talking about with the Three of Swords, kind of like that. But victims don't see themselves as powerful, because if they did, they wouldn't be victims. So it's like the powerful and the powerless. So then that would almost make me feel, on that note, then wouldn't knowledge be power? So it's like this person is trying to take more knowledge or trying to steal more knowledge. So it's like I'm trying to take somebody else's power, or I'm trying to take somebody else's, right? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me see it. Magic says, oh, he is a literal arms dealer benefiting from weapons, sales, and death. Weapons, sales, and death. But y'all getting money vibes. Like, is he that swagged out to y'all? Because I'm not getting those vibes. They look, maybe it's just me, but it look a little respectfully raggedy. Just saying. Let me see. Yanni says, and God forbid he drops a sword, his foot would be done for. Careless. For real, that's what I'm like. But the way he tiptoeing, he looked like he might trip. That's all I'm saying. Marilia says, like if I were to read for, what is this word? Oh, it's supposed to be somebody. Okay. Like if I were to read for someone about it, I would have said, you don't have to steal what you can. Oh, that's a bar. I feel like that kind of sums this up to me. That kind of sums this up, because I'm like, I know that he's looking out for somebody, but we can't see the somebody he's looking out for. But I feel like he knows that they're watching, or he knows that they know that he's taking from them. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, that's a bar. A lot of people be stealing from people that they could just ask. Like, all you got to do is ask and you shall receive. You may not receive from the person that you asked for whatever it is from, but all you have to do is ask. Again, words like intend. I want, I need, I require, this is mandatory, this thing, I need this thing. Speak it out of your mouth and then expect to receive. But when you don't feel like you can receive, which I feel like kind of brings us back to victim mentality, when you don't feel like you can receive, you take. Or if you don't feel like somebody will give to you, in other words, you take. And that's a no. You don't have to do that. You could ask. Like, this is low vibrational, or it can be very, very, very low vibrational, self-deceptive. Hopi One Kenobi says, maybe what he is stealing isn't material and it's energies. I agree. That's why I'm like, the swords, while they're in tarot literal swords, it's thoughts. It's our thoughts. Like, it deals with the cerebral, like the mental, like what's going on in your mind. So I feel like Yeah. Like, yeah. Let me see. Yanni says, if he's stealing ideas, it probably backfires in the end. If you can imagine him moving across the card, tiptoeing, as he keeps moving, he probably does end up stabbing himself in the foot. Yeah, I don't imagine him being able to keep this act up, we'll say, for long. I don't think he will be able to travel very far with these swords, like, for long. Swords be heavy, y'all. Like, I don't think sometimes people realize, like, how heavy, like, a real sword is heavy. Okay, and then, like, he's carrying a lot of weight. A lot of weight. And then he's looking back to carry more. Either that or your boy be in the gym. Do he look like he be in the gym? If he do, he be tiptoeing in and out that bitch. Let me see. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, I feel narcissist vibes. I feel that. Marilia says, oh, I see that too, Tai. Girl, I done said so much shit. I don't know. Let me see. She also says, yes, at Obi-Wan Kenobi, like, if he got caught, he would gaslight. He would try to make you feel bad, like, try to make you feel like it's your fault. And now what gaslighting is, when you communicate to somebody that something doesn't work for you, and then they switch it around to make it your fault. I think that's gaslighting. Somebody correct me, because I know somebody in here know. Let me see. Magic says the red coats are coming. Yeah, that's what it was. Them fucking stupid ass, ridiculous ass white wigs and the red, bruh. They look like some big ass strawberries on a battlefield, and they got ate right the fuck up. Let me see. Yanni says red dot gun. Is that what it's called? The gun? I thought it was just like a scope, because on Call of Duty, like, you could change your scope and it would change the laser. Like, let me see. I agree. Very deceitful. Got you. Magic says, yes, swords represent the mind. Yanni says, and how is he carrying them hands? Should be fucked up. Oh my God, he ain't wearing no gloves or nothing. He just out here. Hold up. Oh, I thought his hand was bleeding. I thought that hold on, let me try to, where's my finger? There's my finger. I thought this backhand was bleeding, but that's just the shadow. But I agree, his hand should be fucked up. And that's giving me the vibes that we got from the Three of Swords when the heart wasn't bleeding. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's 3 swords stabbed through that joint, and there's no blood, no fatality, no whoopsie, nigga in the corner, nothing. Oh, damn. It really must not hurt. So maybe it doesn't hurt that he's stealing ideas or that he's taking. I can't seem to, like, I'm trying to think of something else that he could possibly be tiptoeing for. But I'm like, I'm not going to say I can't. But right now, it's hard to see anything other than sneaking. It's hard to feel anything other than deceit, because everything about this just screams like caution, or like, not sneaky. It's another word for sneaky, but they're synonyms. Like, let me look at this guy. Sir, why are you tiptoeing? And you're not even wearing no Jordans. Why? I want to think about that. I'm going to meditate on that, because I would want to think of another reason. I don't know what I'm going to think of. I don't know how I'm going to think of it. I don't know what I'm going to be inspired by. But I want to see this person not sneaking, even though it looks like they're sneaking. But then I'm like, can I really do that? Can we really get away with this? Can we really? LOL, not can we get away with this, but can we really think of something that could turn a deceitful situation or a situation that looks deceitful around? And just that thought alone kind of gives me those vibes. Y'all ever seen those movies where the hero pretty much getting set up and it's like everything around them is making it look like whatever it is that they're doing is the wrong thing to do, or they're demonizing them or making them look like a villain, but they're not the villain at all, but it's everything around them is set up for them to look like the villain. That's kind of what I'm starting to get with this. Or you could get that with this, because you already know it's multiple different ways to read energy or to read a card, but I'm trying to expand my imagination. So let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Magic says, yeah, I have one called a sight, and you put it on top of the gun. In my deck, the character is in a house, which makes him more like a thief. Ha ha ha, it's the wrong place, wrong time. Wrong place, wrong time. I don't know if I believe in wrong place, wrong time. I know that it does exist. I don't know if I believe in wrong place, wrong time for me. So, that's a whole different story on its own. I'm about to go into a whole bunch of like mental tangents, but this live was way longer than I thought it would be. And we didn't even get to the Four of Swords. I wanted to get to the Four of Swords. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Because we are out of time, but I am loving this conversation. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the Four of Swords in the story, because I haven't posted anything in the story in a while. I need to get better with that shit, but I'm gonna have to hire somebody. Look, y'all know anybody to do social media that you know, send them my way, because I got a whole bunch of social media accounts I need help with, because it's not that I'm not creating content. I'm creating so much content, I don't have time to post it. And I kind of like it that way. Like, I don't want to, posting on social media, that's a whole different story, but that shit, I need a break from that. That's what I want to talk about. Four of fucking Swords. Like, the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords has been on my mind so heavy. So heavy. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this to the story. I want us all to meditate on the Four of Swords. And then next Thursday when we reconvene, I want everybody to come with your ideas on what the Four of Swords is to you, and what you've gotten from it, like, throughout the week. Like, have you been Four of Swords in? Because the Four of Swords, to me, like, just off top, is about rest. I don't usually rest, or putting things to rest, or letting things rest. Letting some things, like, I'm hearing the word die, like, literally letting some things die, or letting them rest. Like, rest, including yourself. Like, because sometimes we be going, and we could be going in the Three of Swords, where you don't know if your heart is broken, or if you want to work with people, or if you don't want to work with people, like who to trust, who not to trust. And now you have all of these new ideas and you're trying to figure out what to do with them. Rest. Okay, Seven of Swords, when you don't know if somebody is being deceitful or not, or if you're being deceitful with yourself, because 9 times out of 10, let me take that back. Let me not even give y'all the inkling that it's not you. 10 times out of 10, okay, anything that you think or feel about the next person is not the next person, but it's you. So rest, meditate, and reflect on that so that you can learn whatever truth you need to learn about you. Let your heart break for a second. Get back to that Two of Swords, where now you make a decision. Do I want to go back to my past, or do I want to create a better future? And then Ace of Swords, your own ass. Ace of Swords, your own ass. Okay, because the Ace of Swords is like new ideas, new thoughts, new clarity. And I feel like, as far as tarot goes, the swords and the wands are the two, what do you call it? The two minor arcana that you don't really want to escalate in. You don't want to get to the Ten of Wands. You don't want to get to the 10 of Swords. You really don't want to, but it happens. It happens. And when it does, 10s are completion. And to me, they're also instant transformation. So like the worst of a situation is over, or that is as worse as it will get. But we're not talking about the 10s right now. I want to talk about the 4. I want to talk about the 4 before I go off on a tangent. But I'm going to post this in the story. Again, I want us to all meditate and reflect on this, because I'm not going to say we're in new moon energy still. It's been about a week, like a little less than a week since we've been in new moon. So we're transitioning to full moon. And I feel like in transitioning to full moon, we're going to have to rest, because if you haven't been resting already, you should have been planning, or you need to be planning, resting, meditating, and focusing on your vision, right? So then when the full moon comes around, you can harness that energy and, you know, go. It's going to be go time. It's going to be like, if you've been asking for more money, myself included, if you've been asking for more money, that's when the challenges are going to come, or the obstacles are going to come. And those obstacles are new clients. Those obstacles are new opportunities that you didn't think that you would do, or new ways to make money that you may not have considered before. Or like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be new, and it's going to require you to have energy or have a certain level of focus. We've been talking about focus. So I'm really happy to be talking about the swords and these mental battles and how we can get through them together, or like get through them ourselves. How, whatever your situation is for you, you want to get through the shit. So meditate on that. If you need some advice, or if you want to, you know, you already know. Okay, morning motivation every day, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna be on here. I'm not gonna be twerking while I'm working. I might sometimes. but 10:30 a.m. our daily lives. Next Thursday, we're gonna continue talking about the 4 of Swords, and probably some more swords, because we still gonna be in Aqua season. Yeah, we still gonna be in Aqua season and Aquarius energy, and Aquarius is an air sign. So in addition to the 4 of Swords, okay, whoever is the first 2 people in the live that are active and participating, y'all get to pick the next 2 cards as well. So if there's any cards in the suit of swords that you want to discuss, bring it. Make sure you on time, okay, and bring it next week so we can talk about it. And again, everything that you've missed, you've never missed, you can just check out Patreon. It's there for you. That and everything else that we've done, all of our twerking works, all of our full moon lives, all of our new moon lives, all of those interpretations are there for you. All of those different ideas and different thoughts from all of Legend Gang is there and still growing. And I'm very grateful for that, because it's really cool to be able to like look back and to hear everybody's different perspectives at different points of our lives, and like coming together and just elevating and growing. But that's a whole different story. So that's that. Let me think. Full moon live, February 6th. 2023, full moon in Leo. I was about to say Libra, but it's Leo. And yeah, so that's what I have for us today. If you've enjoyed this reading, it's not a reading, I don't want to say that. If you've enjoyed this time, okay, I don't really like keep saying reading, because we don't always use cards. So if you've enjoyed this legendary time with Legend Gang, please make sure to like this live. Please make sure to, you know, share our other lives and all of that stuff. Like, let's expand, y'all. It's time to expand. It's time to grow. It's time to get some new ideas. It's time to 3 of Swords this shit, okay? So, shout outs. Shout out to everybody for joining, okay? Shout out to you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm glad that it kind of ran over, because that lets me know that everybody is engaged and everybody is enjoying what we're talking about. So that makes me very happy. I really do hope that y'all have enjoyed this time, because I have. I'm starting to get hot. Okay, and I don't like to be hot. So, shout outs. Let's see. Shout out Yanni, legendary time. Thank you so much for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Shout out Marilia. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Shout out Magic. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Shout out. Let me see. Hopi One Kenobi was real active tonight. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Let me see, who else was up in here? I think Kilo was up in here. Thank you for joining. I love you. You already know. I appreciate you. Thank you. We had Dez up in this job. Dez is big dreams now. Okay, shout out to you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Shout out to Jamar. Okay, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Amazing cook, by the way. Okay, let's see. Who else we got up in here? Wisteria. I don't think I said Wisteria, but if I did, you already know. All right, Wisteria. What's up? What's up, girl? Hey, this one for you. This one for you. Okay. I had to match that Scorpio energy being intense. We gotta make eye contact, me and you. But I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Anoka Dream, Legendary Time. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Let's see. I think I got everybody now. I think. Oh, no, Garcia joined today. My girl, I love you. I appreciate you, girl. So I think that's everybody that time for real. Oh, Humble! Girl, damn! I wish you was here earlier. Well, thank you for joining anyway, girl. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm happy to see you, okay? Damn, though. Okay, look, be here next week, girl. Be here next week. Next week, we're talking about the Four of Swords, okay? And you already know, if you want to catch this one, you have to check out Patreon, where everybody can support for as little as $3 a month. That's like a copy of me. I like that. So that is what I have for us tonight. If you've enjoyed the reading, you already know what to do. Or if you've enjoyed the time, excuse me, you already know what to do. And yeah, until next time, you are truly legendary. I love you, and I will see you later.